City lights fading, staring at a blank screen. You only in my life when you're running out of dopamine. I'm driving through the hills, windows down, checking my rear view, trying to erase every single code that leads to you. Yeah, you said you needed space just to find your own vibe, but I see you on the stories in the section you can't hide. I gave you the keys to the kingdom, open-ended tabs. Now I'm sitting in the back of a ghost, counting up the stabs. They told me it was toxic, told me I should let it breathe, but I'm addicted to the damage that you leave on my sleeve. Who you with tonight? Whose glass are you clinking? Are you numb enough to stop you from thinking about us? And then my phone lights up, it's 3:15. You're crying on the receiver, saying you're lonely. Is it the liquor talking, or do you really miss my touch? Or am I just the only one who ever cared this much? Tell me, baby, is it real this time? 'Cause I've been drowning in this beautiful madness for too long, singing the same old tragic, broken-hearted song. I'm like a moth to your flame in the dead of the night, chasing the feeling even though it ain't right. Yeah, the promises we made are washed in the rain, living in a loop of pleasure and pain. You're my favorite poison, the one I can't deny. Oh baby, look what we became, a beautiful life. Love, I know you love that, love. I know you love that highlight, the flashing lights, the VIP. You love the version of yourself you only get to be with me. I try to tailor my whole soul just to fit your design, but you were busy crossing boundaries I spent years to define. You're texting your ex, claiming it's just old closure, while I'm funding that lifestyle that's taking me over. But patience runs thin when the mirror gets clear. I saw you stepping in this coupe right after you disappeared. Now the champagne is warm and the penthouse is cold. We traded some in prices for a story untold. Yeah, expensive tears falling on an expensive floor. I don't even know what we're fighting for anymore. And then the phone rings again, but it's 4 AM now, screaming that you hate me, asking me how. How could I let you go? How could I walk away? But this time I am silent. I got nothing left to say, 'cause I've been drowning in this beautiful madness for too long, singing the same old tragic, broken-hearted song. I'm like a moth to your flame in the dead of the night, chasing a feeling even though it ain't right. Yeah, the promises we made are washed in the rain, living in a loop of pleasure and pain. You're my favorite poison, the one I can't deny. Oh baby, look what we became, a beautiful life. Checking on you. The city's still a blur, but my eyes are wide open now, letting go of the ghosts. Yeah, let it fade. Let it fade. Yeah, look. Headlights making a symphony on the wet pavement, lost inside the city's energy, every single painting. See the sky reflected in the custom-made chrome. Still feel 1,000 miles away from home. Phantom rolling, windows tinted up, you can't see the face. Toasting life with real diamonds in a crystal cup, we set the pace. This golden cage view, looking like a cinematic dream. But we don't just talk about the vision, we buy the whole scene. 50 floors up, overlooking the penthouse view. Checking the bank statement, zeros multiplied by 2. Spend 100 racks just to clear my mind for a week. Italian leather seats, custom tailored, super sleek. They talk about the ghost, but I'm the one who bought the phantom. Every single track we drop, it turns into an anthem. Wire transfers coming in while I'm fast asleep. Secrets of the $1 billion club that we gotta keep. I see the city lights, they shine for me, they shine for us. In the back of the Maybach, only go we trust. We spent millions just to feel this tonight. Listening under the neon violet light. The money flows like water, but the heart is cold. Another million stories that have never been told. We're flying higher than the highest ceiling, counting up the paper just to catch a feeling. Midnight flights to Paris just to get some better shade. Paid off all the debts and every single mistake we made. She went vintage Chanel, walking down the private dock. I don't look at the time, I just look at the iced out clock. Rich and Millie on the wrist, weight of the world on my shoulders. Getting richer, getting wiser as the nights get colder. I bought the building just to put my logo on the roof. They want the truth, look at the numbers, that's the only proof. We don't mess with the crowd, we just partition a section. Flawless VVS diamonds reflecting perfection. Yeah, stacking it up, building a fortress. Garage looking like a museum of Porsches. We don't ask for the price, we just sign a receipt. Living life at the top, never knowing defeat. Pour the champagne, let it overflow the rim. The lights in the lounge getting dark and dim. We traded our souls for a piece of the crown. Now we look at the world from the top, looking down. Is it worth the wait? Is it worth the shine? Every single luxury in the world is mine. Big accountants calling me early, saying the assets expanded. Private jet on the runway, we just successfully landed. Crypto wallets heavy, real estate in Cabo and Rome. Two different empires, but I still call the studio home. They try to copy the blueprint, but they ain't missing the code. We took the heavy weight and we carried the load. Now the royalty checks look like phone numbers, man. Everything according to the master plan. From the bottom of the map to the top of the charts, no room for weakness, no room for a broken heart. I see the city lights, they shine for me, they shine for us. In the back of the Maybach, only go we trust. We spent millions just to feel this numb tonight. Listening under the neon violet light. The money flows like water, but the heart is cold. Another million stories that have never been told. We're flying higher than the highest ceiling, counting up the paper just to catch a feeling. Just to catch a feeling. Ambient sound of ice clinking in a crystal glass, a heavy sigh, and the distant purr of a V12 engine. Rolls Royce cutting through the midnight fog, tinted windows up. They talk about loyalty, but all I see is the paper turning blue. Yeah, look, bank accounts multiplying, but the feeling stays sub-zero. Got 100K AP on my wrist, they think I'm living like a hero. Miami girls texting I miss you, but they just missed the G-Stream flight. Booked the whole VIP section in London just to sip a drink and lead the night. The world revolves around the currency, and I'm the one behind the wheel. Old friends looking at my lifestyle through a screen, wondering if it's real. They call it luck, I call it sleepless nights, been building up this empire. Expensive cologne can't match the scent, the loneliness in this penthouse wire. $10 million view, but nobody to share the bed. Pour some more Dom Perignon, let's drown out everything they said. Another night, the city goes below me. These marble floors feel just as cold and lonely. We trade the pleasantries, but no one really knows me. Chasing validation in the high-stakes game, drowning out the silence with the sound of my own name. In a room full of money and thick white smoke. Who's gonna hold me when the lights go broke? When the lights go. 50,000 on a custom suit just to wear for a 2-hour event. Paparazzi tracing my steps from the back of the club to where the coupe is parked and bent. I signed a multi-million contract with a Mont Blanc pen faster than they change their mind. They say money can't buy happiness, that's just a lot of broke design. But my mama a mansion, by the coast, bought myself a temporary peace of mind. Bad girls everywhere, red lipstick on the glass, but they eyes are on a black car line. It's a fair trade, everybody wants a piece. This life is just a sequence of transactions. They want the fame, I just want one night where I don't calculate my reactions. Yeah, wheels up at 3 a.m. breakfast in Paris, dinner back in New York still feels like something's missing. Another night, the city goes below me. These marble floors feel just as cold and lonely. We trade the pleasantries, but no one really knows me. Chasing validation in the high-stakes game, drowning out the silence with the sound of my own name. In a room full of money and thick white smoke. Who's gonna hold me when the lights go broke? Money kills the simple dreams we used to chase, but it feeds the demon staring back at my own face. We spend it all like there's no tomorrow inside, wrapping ourselves in luxury just to survive the night. Can it buy me someone who actually cares? No. Yeah. Clock hits 5 a.m. Miss rising on the Boulevard Strip. Instagram models fast asleep on a leather seat, Chanel bags and a grip. That 808 bass still ringing in my head, like a constant reminder that I went too far down this road. There's no turning back, no path blinder. Every step I take is worth a million. Every word I say becomes a headline trend. They wanna see me fall from grace, but I just stack the wealth that I defend. Back to the silence of the private garage, the engine fades to a purr. A brand new day is breaking, time to make another million a blur. Just another transaction, just another lonely night in the hills. Money can't buy love, but it damn sure buys the view. Ooh yeah, buys the view. Sound of a crystal glass hit a marble table. A final deep breath in total silence. The accompanying audio track has been generated and is ready for you to play directly in the chat window. Look at the view from the 50th floor. They say money can't buy happiness, but I never seen nobody cry in a Rolls Royce. Yeah. XO over your lifestyle. Let's go. Slipping off the tongue for a suit after a long day of running the game. Accounts multiplying, they call it the pinnacle of fame. But they don't know about the 3 a.m. calls that nobody picks up. They just see the gold-plated black car when I'm pouring the liquor. Trapped in the matrix of numbers, losing is never an option for me. Got the whole skyline in my view, I buy whatever I see. Reach a million on my wrist, diamonds dancing like the northern lights. But why does the emptiness feel so heavy on these quiet nights? Yeah, my ex-girl called to remind me of the promises we used to hold. I just sit my McAllen in silence, watching the city turn cold. The city lights are blinding, but my heart is freezing cold. Saint Laurent leather hiding all the scars that go untold. Living on the fall, but the throne is too heavily guarded. Look at who's setting the trend. Look at who finished what they started. $1 million contracts, signing gold ink. No hesitation, while the haters just stand in the back, feeding on resentment and speculation. Took her out to Paris, shopping sprees without checking the tax. Champagne popping all night, living life without a single snack. But when the party lights fade and she's just counting the stacks on the bed, I realize loving is terror, it's just a game that we play in our head. They love the lifestyle, love the Maybach parked outside the door. Nobody cares about the nights I spent bleeding out on the floor. The city lights are blinding, but my heart is freezing cold. Saint Laurent leather hiding all the scars that go untold. Living on the top floor, but I'm staring at the moon alone. Traded all my soul for a platinum throne. Looking down at the streets, I'm just drifting through the air. Post a picture online, they all think my life is beyond compare. But with all this cash around, can it buy a single touch that feels real when the lights go down? Yeah, they say wealth is power, but it can't buy your love. I got everything in my hands, but my hands feel so empty. I'm drowning in this gold. Yeah, the richer you get, the smaller your circle becomes. Tell me who can save me now. When the darkness hits, just the sound of money and a lonely side. Another 4 a.m. downtown. The city's quiet now. Yeah. I'm driving through the neon lights, looking for your face. In every crowded room, in every empty space, you left your scent upon my sheets, a bittersweet perfume. Now I'm just a prisoner inside this lonely room. We burn so bright, we blinded all the stars above, but now we're drowning in the shadow of our broken love. You say you need some time, you say you need some air, but every time I call it feels like no one's there. Cause we're just two strangers in the same old town, trying to fly, but we keep crashing down. I gave you my soul, you gave me your cold heart. Tell me, baby, where did we fall apart? Where did we fall apart? Yeah. You used to text me when you couldn't sleep at night. Now I just watch your status fade out of sight. Remember the nights in the back of the limousine? We were the kings and queens of a movie scene. Yeah, but the credits are rolling, the lights are coming on, and I'm standing here wondering where the magic's gone. Is it too late to fix what we destroyed, or am I just feeling an empty, endless void? Cause we're just two strangers in the same old town, trying to fly, but we keep crashing down. Look, I saw you last weekend at that place on the hills. You were acting like you didn't care, paying all the bills with that new crowd, looking happy, posing for the screen. But I know that look in your eyes, I know what it means. You're trying to numb the pain, trying to forget my name, but you can't erase the history. We play the same game. I admitted my faults, I told you I was wrong, but you took my apologies and turned them to a song. I was building an empire, thought I did it for us, but I lost your trust in the middle of the rush. Now I'm sitting in the studio, counting all my wins. But it feels like a loss when the loneliness begins. I gave you the world, or at least I tried. Now you're acting like everything we had was a lie. Can we just stop the pride? Can we just lay it down before we completely lose what we found? They all talk about us, they want the inside scoop, but they don't know the loops that you put me through. The late night fights, the trust that we broke, the promises faded away like the cigarette smoke. I'm not perfect, I know I've got my sins, but this is where the real story begins. I still want you, despite all the damage and scars underneath these faded Hollywood stars. We're just two strangers in the same old town. City lights are looking like a liquid skyline. Way up at this altitude, it's feeling all mine. We got that opulence on private time, but there's empty feelings, a steeper climb. Trying to build a legacy, leave it all behind. Leave it all behind. Yeah. Custom tailoring, look at the stitch on the line. Spent $500,000 just to fix up the timing. On the watch, I don't even look at to see the hour. I just look at it to remind myself of the power. Out in Turks and Caicos, blowing smoke in the breeze. Got executive decisions coming down to their knees. They talk about the old me, say I changed for the checks, but I'm the only one securing what's coming up next. Floating through the lobby in a silk robe late night. Deal signed in blood, everything is black and white. While transfers hidden while the world is asleep. Promises I made are the only things that I keep. Yeah. Neon reflecting off the black tinted glass. Moving too quick, watching everybody pass. But the money don't wash away the stains on my soul. In a penthouse suite where the air runs cold. We got everything we ever wanted, everything we sold. But it's a heavy crown. Checks coming in with the 7-figure commas. No more local drama, now it's just a Yokohama. I balance accounts like I balance my sins. Losing my mind while everybody else wins. They see the flashing lights, they see the champagne pouring, but they don't see the hours when the flight is just boring. Staring, let the clouds thinking who can I trust. When the empire crumbles, is it turning to dust? I bought a mansion just to keep all my ghosts inside. No space left for love, nowhere left to hide. Put your million on the wrist, but I'm running out of time. Every single track I drop is another steep climb. Yeah, money talking loud, but the silence is deafening. Sitting with the kings when I'm questioning destiny. Money don't wash away the stains on my soul. In a penthouse suite where the air runs cold. We got everything we ever wanted, everything we sold. But it's a heavy crown, forehead made of gold. Yeah, it's a heavy crown. Ooh, you're standing on the top floor all Is anybody watching when the curtains close? Just a shadow of the money that the ceiling shows. Neon bleeding through the rain, turning everything to gold. Yeah. Model in the kitchen making espresso in the dark. Left the keys to the Bugatti sitting in the park. I don't care about the damage, I can buy 10 more. Living life like a movie, but I hate the score. And the hills got a view that can cure any pain, but I'm still pouring liquor just to block out the rain. Manifesting millions from a basement floor. Now I'm locking up the vault, standing at the door. They want the old flow, want the classic design, but I'm light years ahead, leaving errors behind. Yeah, money buy freedom, but it locks up the cage. Another chapter written on the golden page. Yeah. 70 stories up, the city's just a faded light below. Another diamond drip to insulate my heart from all the cold. Penthouse suite at the top floor, Toronto fog hugging the glass. 30-foot dining table, but I'm eating alone at last. Young executive called me, said the portfolio just hit another M. Bought a beachside estate in Cabo just to let it sit for the win. Stripping off the time for a suit, silk satin robe on my spine. People spend their lives making money, I spend money trying to kill time. Rich and really on the wrist, internal tourbillon encrusted in ice. They tell me that I've changed, but being broke was a terrible price. Christian no one, smelling like legacy and old greed. They try so hard to reach this altitude, but they don't know how I bleed. Blacked out Maybach gliding through the midnight like a ghost in the street. Money can't buy you happiness, but it buys a beautiful retreat. In this golden cage just feels so empty, surrounded by the dollars, the status, the luxury that binds me tight. Is it ever enough? The cash flows like a river, but my chest is freezing tonight. Looking down at my kingdom from the clouds so high. Can all this brilliant platinum buy a single soul? I wouldn't lie. Yeah. Throwing bands on the marble, watch them dance till they drop. The spotlight is blinding, hiding the tears that won't stop. $1 million wire transfer sign with a solid gold Mont Blanc pen. They only call me when they need a favor, never asking how I've been. Bulletproof glass cases, holding the Paddock collection in line. A room full of yes men clapping, but not a single brother of mine. Private jet lifting off the tarmac, leaving the drama behind. Ruining my health with these vices, drowning the thoughts in my mind. Mac Allen 25 over ice, drinking just to numb the reality check. The man who stands alone on the peak always gets the worst of the red. They wanna see the empire fall, but the foundation is locked in tight, because his throne was built on blood, sweat, and cash in the night. Golden cage just feels so empty, surrounded by the dollars, the status, the luxury that binds me tight. Is it ever enough? The cash flows like a river, but my chest is freezing tonight. Looking down at my kingdom from the clouds so high. Can all this brilliant platinum buy a single soul? I wouldn't lie. From the phantoms to the yachts out in Monaco. But I'm still losing my mind, Net worth jumping every second, but pieces of ghost I can't catch. Tell me, what is the price of life? Sun's coming up over the lake, double pane glass getting bright. The neon signs of the strip turning off, and in the night, time to put the mask back on. Play the billionaire with no chest. Back to the roofless boardrooms, back to the corporate arrest. But deep down in the dark, I know the innocence is long dead and gone. Traded it for an institution, no wealth and accounts that go on and on. So let the currency drown me, let the opulence bury the pain. A lifetime of reigning supreme, while standing alone in the rain. Just another cold night in the penthouse. Diamonds on my neck, but my soul is freezing. 70 stories up. 70 stories up. Look, headlights making a symphony on the wet pavement. Lost inside the city's energy, every single painting. See the sky reflected in the custom-made chrome. Still feel 1,000 miles away from home. Phantom rolling, windows tinted up, you can't see the face. Toasting life with real diamonds in a crystal cup, we set the pace. This golden cage view, looking like a cinematic dream. But we don't just talk about the vision, we buy the whole scene. 50 floors up, overlooking the penthouse view. Checking the bank statement, zeros multiplied by 2. Spend 100 rags just to clear my mind for a week. Italian leather seats, custom tailored, super sleek. They talk about the ghost, but I'm the one who bought the phantom. Every single track we drop, it turns into an anthem. Wire transfers coming in while I'm fast asleep. Secrets of the $1 billion club that we gotta keep. I see the city lights, they shine for me, they shine for us. In the back of the Maybach, only gold we trust. We spent millions just to feel this on the night. Listening under the neon violet light. The money flows like water, but the heart is cold. Another million stories that have never been told. We're flying higher than the highest ceiling, counting up the paper just to catch a feeling. Midnight flights to Paris just to get some better shade. Paid off all the debts and every single mistake we made. She went vintage Chanel, walking down the private dock. I don't look at the time, I just look at the iced out clock. Rich and Millie on the wrist, weight of the world on my shoulders. Getting richer, getting wiser as the nights get colder. I bought the building just to put my logo on the roof. They want the truth, look at the numbers, that's the only proof. We don't mess with the crowd, we just partition a section. Flawless VVS diamonds reflecting perfection. Yeah, stacking it up, building a fortress. Garage looking like a museum of Porsches. We don't ask for the price, we just sign a receipt. Living life at the top, never knowing defeat. Pour the champagne, let it overflow the rim. The lights in the lounge getting dark and dim. We traded our souls for a piece of the crown. Now we look at the world from the top, looking down. Is it worth the wait? Is it worth the shine? Every single luxury in the world is mine. Big accountants calling me early, saying the assets expanded. Private jet on the runway, we just successfully landed. Crib Crypto wallets heavy, real estate in Cabo and Rome. Two different empires, but I still call the studio home. They try to copy the blueprint, but they ain't missing the code. We took the heavy weight and we carried the load. Now the royalty checks look like phone numbers, man. Everything according to the master plan. From the bottom of the map to the top of the charts, no room for weakness, no room for a broken heart. I see the city lights, they shine for me, they shine for us. In the back of the Maybach, only go we trust. We spent millions just to fill this number night. Listening under the neon violet light. The money flows like water, but the heart is cold. Another million stories that have never been told. We're flying higher than the highest ceiling. Counting up the paper just to catch a feeling. Just to catch a feeling. More money, more eyes, more views. Nothing left to lose. Keep the change. Ooh, yeah. Too much money in the room, I can't breathe. Look at what they did to me. Ooh. Yeah, yeah. 100 million in the escrow, but the chest feels hollow. Jet black Maybach, reflecting the streets of Toronto. You wanna taste the luxury? Come step into my shadow. Clive Christian scent lingering on the black silk fabric. I don't count bills anymore, I just count the casualties. They wanna see me fall, but I'm living in a higher canopy. 90th floor, penthouse, looking at the city like a Lego set. Money can't buy happiness, but it buys the world, don't you forget. Cause we're drowning in this liquid gold, yeah. Everything I touch turns to ice and diamond rings. They say money is the root of all evil. Then why does it feel like heaven's under my wings? Spend it all tonight, baby, the vault never closes. We live like gods, we die in beds of roses. Beds of roses. Look, they say I changed since the net worth added 9 figures. They want me humble, ridiculous, check the portfolio triggers. Net jets private, try to just touch down on an island. Elevation making my ears pop, or is it just the critics crying? Signing a $50 million wire at 3 in the morning. While your ex-man is busy budgeting and yawning. My closest homie told me RB cool down on a flex, but it's hard when the rich and Millie's taking up the whole risk. Next, we create the blueprints, you boys just copy and paste. Multi-million-dollar closures on FaceTime, no face-to-face. XO and OVO, we ran a monopoly, bought the whole street. Go ahead and hate, but check the billboard before we meet. Yeah. The wind is blowing from the west. The warmth of these cash stacks keeps me obsessed. Cause we're drowning in this liquid gold, yeah. Everything I touch turns to ice and diamond rings. They say money is the root of all evil. Then why does it feel like heaven's under my spend it all tonight, baby, the vault never closes. We live like gods, we die in beds of roses. Tempo switched up, just like the paint on the Bugatti. They want a seat at the table, sorry, this VIP list don't do charity. I bought the mansion next door just so nobody could look at my pool. Privacy is expensive now. You gotta pay millions to keep your cool. My father told me, son, keep a cold head when your wallet is hot. But how can I stay cold when the ruby on the neck is the only bright spot? They write blogs trying to bring me down, but still pay the royalties. This life is a casino, and I'm the house, check the loyalty. Sipping Dom Perignon, drowning out the fake devotion. Do you love me for me or the black cars, endless motion? Take a deep breath, smell the money in the betrayal in the air. This city got too small for the two kings sitting on a chair. You wanna cry on a public bus or cry in the back of a Hermes? Let us see. I already know the answer, don't act shy when we meet. Tonight we spend the price of a Manhattan condo just for fun. Wake up tomorrow morning, do it again until the day is done. No cap, pour it up, let us drown in the golden sea. Send an invoice to Toronto, they know the fee. We don't have a tomorrow, just the neon light. These kids trying to mimic the lifestyle. 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭, dark halls and heavy votes. Yeah, let them talk. We too busy counting anyway. Yeah. 3 a.m. the skyline bleeds neon on the glass table. You're talking about your wins, but the silence feels unstable. I remember when we started, no cameras, no labels, just a couple late nights trying to figure what we're able to handle. Now you're checking your phone looking for an exit sign, and I'm just pouring up another drink to pass the time. They all think I got it figured out because the charts climb, but I trade the whole stadium just to make you mine. Yeah. Back when we were driving through the cold rain, before the money and the lifestyle complicated the pain. You say I changed, but the pressure stays the same. We're just playing roles in a very dangerous game. All this blurred vision from the distance, are we hiding from the truth or what we're concealing? It's just blurred lines and I can't read between them tonight. 'Cause you only call me when the city's asleep, when the secrets we keep are getting too deep. Yeah, yeah, you want the devotion but you're scared of the fall. Living in the shadows, yeah, we want it all. Oh, don't leave me waiting in the cold light of day. When the music stops fading, don't you walk away. Don't walk away. Yeah, don't walk away. Look, I sent a driver to your place around 2, knowing damn well you had other things to do, but you showed up anyway. Silver dress, no shoes, walking through the penthouse like you got nothing to lose. I hate that we communicate through stories and captions instead of sitting down and processing our actions. You told your friends that I'm too caught up in the distractions, but you're the only one who gives me this reaction. Late night texts, wondering if you're alone. I hate the fact I'm checking if you're active on your phone. We built an empire, but we lost our home. 2 kings and queens sitting on a lonely throne. All this blurred vision from the distance, are we hiding from the truth or what we're concealing? It's just blurred lines and I can't read between them tonight. 'Cause you only call me when the city's asleep, when the secrets we keep are getting too deep. Yeah, yeah, you want the devotion but you're scared of the fall. Living in the shadows, yeah, we want it all. Oh, don't leave me waiting in the cold light of day. When the music stops fading, don't you walk away. I gave you everything I had in the tank, but it wasn't enough, no. Left my heart open, you can check the bank. Now the feeling is gone. Are we just history or a beautiful mistake? How much of this loneliness are we supposed to take? Oh, the highest 8,000 square feet, penthouse, but the chest feels tight. City lights blazing bright, but I'm just looking at the night. Fog on the glass, inside it's just cash and premium smoke. They want this throne, let's see if they can handle being broke, yeah. Chopper landing on the roof, just touched down from a line. Accounts jumping non-stop, I don't even check what the bill's on. They say money can't buy happiness, that's a broke man's cliche. Look at this rich and million on my wrist, my time don't decay. I don't even remember the faces that turned their backs when it was cold. Landed lining up for a minute of my time, and my schedule was sold. Popping bottles like it's nothing, champagne spilling on the marble floor. This life is a high-stakes casino, and I'm the dealer at the door, yeah. 10 fingers covered in diamonds, watch them blind your eyes. They crave the status, they crave the truth mixed with the lies. But behind the neon glow, it's just sleepless nights and codeine. Drinking down a victory, but the taste is kinda bittersweet. Top of the world feels colder than it seems. Living out somebody else's dream. Somebody else's dream. Marble floors and the high stakes overflow. But it's just me and my ghost in this quiet gold room. They see me smiling on $1 million throne. But does anybody see the soul turning into stone? Ooh yeah, in this golden room. Listen, met you at a private gala, VIPs and closed doors. Black silk dress flowing, making me forget all of my wars. I tossed you the keys to the rose, told you take it for a spin. The city belongs to us tonight, let the late night sins begin. You want the Birkin, now buy the whole winter collection. You wanna see Paris, the private jet is waiting for direction. We spend this cash like tomorrow's just a myth in the dark. But deep in your eyes, baby, I see that missing spark. Are you just like me? Trapped in a cage made of 24 carats, where love is just a commodity that everybody inherits. Throw a stack of hundreds on the table, see who stays loyal to the end. At this altitude, trust is a luxury you can't even spend. Top of the world feels colder than it seems. Living out somebody else's dream. Somebody else's dream. Marble floors and the high stakes overflow. But it's just me and my ghost in this quiet gold room. They see me smiling on $1 million throne. But does anybody see the soul turning into stone? Yeah, wealth and fame, is it a blessing or a curse? So the only thing keeping us from getting worse. Candles lit, lo-fi tracks playing, bedroom facing the pier. Yacht worth 50 million ain't good, but my mind isn't clear. You hold me from behind, expensive perfume in the air. Is this embrace real, or is it just a lifestyle that we share? Tell me, baby, is it real, or is it just a lifestyle? Yeah, check the net worth, see it grow by the second. I'm the king of this empire, ain't no threat to be reckoned. They try to mimic the flow, try to copy the walk, but I'm a self-made billionaire. They just do the talk. Every step is a contract, every word is a fee. Living in pure silk from Monday to Monday. Look at me, but when the night ends and the jewelry comes off in the dark, I'm just a lonely man in the mirror looking for a spark. So let the music drown out the noise of the crowd. Money still flies, liquor still pours, we stay wealthy and proud. Penthouse glow on the city lights below. Marble floors and everything we know. Nothing left but the smell of money and the void inside.
Yeah, look, here we go again.
3 a.m. and the city still glowing. Yeah. 3 a.m. and the city's burning through the neon light. I'm staring at the reflection reflection of a ghost in the glass tonight. Got everything they told me I would ever want and need, but these satin sheets feel freezing when you're not next to me. Another text, another nameless face on my screen, but you're the only medication that can wash me clean. In this penthouse suite, I'm suffocating on a view. I just wanna feel something real with you. Yeah, woke up in Calabasas, thinking about the nights we lost. They say I changed with the money, but they never count the cost. You call me cold, said I'm addicted to the center stage, but when the liquor hits, your number is the only page. I miss the days we had nothing, just us in the backseat row. Now I'm flying private, wondering where did the magic go. You posted up with someone new, I scroll and then I sigh. Turns out this billion-dollar kingdom cannot buy a lie. I'm checking flights to Toronto just to see your face, 'cause all these models in my lobby cannot take your place. 'Cause in the dead of the night, I'm calling your name in vain, trading a lifetime of love for a moment of painless rain. Hold on to me close before the sunrise burns it all away. Yeah, hold on to me, don't let it drift. You're my favorite poison, but the only one I need to stay. Your scent is lingering all over this red leather sea. I try to drown it out with strangers on a one-way street. They try to mimic how you laugh, they try to catch my eye, but they don't know that you're the blueprint that they can't deny. The neon bleeds into the tears I swore I never shed. I got the world in my hands, but a war in my head. Yeah, they hit your phone about my parties out in Houston town. Told you they saw me with a crowd while the lights went down, but that's just background noise to keep the silence out of mine. I'm buying real estate and stocks, but I'm just wasting time. Remember that last fight we had, pouring rain in the sea. You said I treat love like a business that I need to fix. Now I'm just standing here bleeding through a microphone. If you can hear me through the static, baby, pick up the phone. Is it too late to undo the damage that we made? I don't think it's too late, you know how we do. When the scars that we left are beginning to fade, we can heal it up piece by piece, just me and you. Don't let this beautiful nightmare turn to dust and stone. Just come back to the crib, you don't have to sleep alone. Sunrise burns it all away. Yeah, hold on to me, don't let the sunrise take you. You're my favorite poison, but the only one I need to stay. Just some thoughts at the end of the night. I know you're probably sleeping, but I had to send it anyway. XO lifestyle. Just wanna feel something real with you. Ooh, yeah. All this glass and gold, looking out on the skyline glowing. Got the city and it feels so cold. Yeah, I made it to the penthouse view, but it ain't the same without you. In this Gucci ghost town for two. In this ghost town, this Gucci Gucci goes down. Oh, this Gucci goes down.
Yeah, look at the wrist, it's a flooded out AP, but it can't freeze the time when you hate me. Checking my balance, the commas are crazy, but what is the point if you ain't my lady? I'm driving the Phantom through Calabasas, fogging up all of my time for glasses, thinking about how we were back in the classes. Now I just burn all this cash in the ashes. They say that I want, they say I'm the man. I'm signing the deals, they do what I plan, but I'm sitting alone with a drink in my hand. And the mansion so big, it feels like quicksand, yeah. Text from my exes, they see that I'm up. They feeling my phone, they feeling my cup, but none of them know me, they just wanna cut. I block all the noise, but it's never enough. Cause I got the world in the palm of my hand, but I'm falling apart. You don't understand. All of these millions can't buy back your heart. We built up an empire just to drift apart. Now I'm rich and I'm lonely, shining so bright, but I'm losing my mind in the middle of the night. Yeah, I got the money, I got the fame, but through all of this penthouse, just whisper your name. Yeah, I remember the days in the basement, sharing $1, we had no replacement. Now I got models, they want a placement, but they just love the brand, it's a statement. I bought you a house that you never lived in, I gave you the diamonds you never sinned in. Maybe the fortune was just a religion, and I lost my soul in a corporate decision. Out in Miami, the yacht on the water. Spoke to your mom, said I should've been smarter. I'm chasing the ghost of a ghost that I slaughtered. The price of the crown just keeps getting harder. Table VIP, they popping the ace. I look at the crowd, I'm searching your face, but everything's blurry, I'm losing the pace. Just another sad billionaire lost in space. Cause I got the world in the palm of my hand, but I'm falling apart. You don't understand. All of these millions can't buy back your heart. We built up an empire just to drift apart. Now I'm rich and I'm lonely, shining so bright, but I'm losing my mind in the middle of the night. Yeah, I got the money, I got the fame, but the walls of this penthouse just whisper your name. What is a king without his queen on the throne? Just a man in a castle, dying alone. Take back the cars, take the keys to the jet. Just give me the nights that I'll never forget. Can we go back? Can we just go back? Yeah. I'm looking at pictures from 2018, before the red carpets, before the whole scene. You love me for me, not the man on the screen. Now I sleep with the lights on, if you know what I mean. The money keeps coming and never will stop, but it's lonely as hell when you stand at the top. It's lonely as hell at the top. Cause I got the world in the palm of my hand, but I'm falling apart.